Okay, so this video is going to be about how to get activity in so you stay somewhat sane. When I first got home with my cast on, I took off my Fitbit and I was so upset because my Fitbit kept telling me, get moving. And I was just like, is this a sick joke? And then to boot, my iPhone would remind me, couch to 5K, that it was time to, to do day whatever it was, like week 2, day 3 of my program. I can't remember where I was at, getting back into running a 5K. So that was quite depressing. And I was like, you know what? I was just literally until today's day 25, I've just been struggling with doing the day-to-day stuff, guys. Like taking a seated shower, like, keeping up with like tidying the apartment, getting my workday done while still being able to make it to the washroom between like calls or, projects because it takes so long to get there, and just timing when I'd go get my lunch. Things like that, because it takes so much longer to do everything, as you know. But what I did is I said today, this morning when I woke up, my back was killing me. That's a whole nother video that we're gonna talk about. I've been doing stretches, but I'm like, I need to do more. So I found Carolyn Jordan's workout video on seated, I think it was seated cardio workout. She's awesome for people with injuries. When I had an injury before, I did some of her videos and she's great. So I highly recommend checking her out. I had to modify, obviously I'm not a doctor. Talk to your doctor before you do any of this. In fact, I probably should have waited until Friday when I see my doctor to ask if I could even do these exercises. But I figured I modified everything. So it was literally just upper body cardio that she was doing. I didn't do any of the leg work except with my left leg. And then I noticed when my right leg started kind of moving because of, I guess trying to like counterbalance, I was like, ooh, that kind of hurts. So I would stop. So obviously listen to your body, but also get permission from your doctor. But I needed to get moving, guys, because I was getting like really down about it. Like seeing, on my Fitness Pal on my iPhone, every now and then I just log calories to see if I'm getting enough protein. And I would be like, ugh, 92 steps, like, or however many, but it was so little compared to my average of 10,000 a day. And that's just, commuting into work and like getting off a bit early from the bus so that I could walk, the rest of the way home. So I highly encourage you, after you talk to your doctor and clear like, a chair workout or seated jumping jacks or whatever the doctor suggests, stretches is definitely important, which I've been doing, and I'll do another video on that. But hopefully this helps because I know it can get pretty depressing regardless of whether you're sedentary anyways or moderately active, to go down to like you can't do anything with your one leg is like quite discouraging. So, but you can find ways around it, and hopefully those videos from Carolyn Jordan Fitness work for you, because I do know it made me, feel a lot better this morning when I started my day that way. So hope that helps. Have a good one.